Donald Trump lawyer threw him under the bus. And in the process, he made some silly comments about how great Donald Trump's ideas are. And that's the reason why Donald Trump played a part in his defense, a defense that he ultimately lost. 34 counts guilty. But anyway, listen to what they had to say, and then we will take it on the other side.
How involved was Donald Trump in his own defense?
I mean, what do you think? I mean, very involved. And he's a smart guy. He knows what he's doing. He jokingly said to us a lot, sometimes he wanted to be the litigator. You know, he wanted to be the one that was actually arguing because he's a smart guy and he knows what he's doing.
I mean, Christy, I just, you all are lawyers, okay? I'm the only non-lawyer here. And he's just admitting that his client, who's a problematic client, is micromanaging the strategy in the case on television. But I just want to get your thoughts on that. You were shaking your head as you were watching it.
Yeah, I mean, he's saying that Donald Trump knows what he's doing. Based on what? Let's look at his track record. He's a loser. He has had, this is his first criminal trial, but we've seen civil trials. He lost the civil fraud trial, $464 million. Then you have 2 defamation cases. He lost both of those. Not only defamation, in one of them, there was a liability for sexual assault. I mean, he has, just go through the litany, the Trump Foundation, self-dealing, the gag order rulings, loss after loss after loss. I'll continue with it because it's after midnight. If there's a gloat, he's the greatest loser of all time, right?
Gloat and float.
So I don't understand why Todd Blanche, who is before this at least a reputable lawyer, would be saying I'm taking cues from somebody who knows what he's doing, who has continually shown that he does not.
There's one thing that Trump shows, right? And that is because of our educational system here in America, that just telling people things can create a false reality of who you are. Oh, Trump is a billionaire. Really? What does he own? What does he make? What does he create? Nothing. He plays with real estate and inflate and deflate dollars based on whether he wants to pay taxes or appreciate stuff. He was handed a silver spoon from his parents and he went bankrupt a whole bunch of times. And he's a great businessman. He's a great businessman. You're fired. Folks, we have to grow up as Americans where we don't just believe what people say. We go ahead and start making sure we understand what they're saying and look for the factual backing behind it, and not try to, like one of our people say, try to find the story that makes what we are saying true. Because there are a whole lot of people posted on the internet that don't know what the hell they're doing or what the hell they're posting, or they're posting to misinform you. That's not what we do here. I ask everybody when I write, when I talk, when I do videos, go ahead, fact check it. And if you can come with a legitimate response that proves that something that I put there is incorrect, I will come on air and say I am incorrect. That is where we need to go. Donald Trump is a paper tiger. Donald Trump is simply a blowhard that has been talking about doing things done, but never has accomplished anything seriously in life. It just shows that we have in this country, we have an economic system that isn't necessarily based on value, isn't necessarily based on what you can produce, but it's based on what you have the ability to fool people, to snow people into who you are or what you have done. And that is Donald Trump. Unfortunately, he has a huge following, about 33% of the voting population. And again, I must say this, 33% of the voting population are hooked on him. Yes, low information, folks, I understand that. But better, the ones that we really have to watch are those who are just doing it because they understand that Donald Trump being president means that they will be able to walk on the backs of so many others. They will be able to abuse so many others.
we spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead, number one, subscribe to our channel, and number two, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.